Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Comic and television star Bob Saget is returning to Broadway, stepping into the role of Pastor Greg in Robert Askin's comedy Hand to God at the Booth Theatre for 9 weeks only, beginning on November 3rd. And we're here at Sardi's, where I caught up with Bob and the company of Hand to God. I can say it now. Welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
I'm ecstatic. I love the work so much. Hand to God is so beautifully written by Robert Askin, and the cast is so amazing. And Marc Kudisch, who is in the role that I am taking over, Pastor Greg, is such a gracious and wonderful man. And I came to New York City off book, which I've never done in my career. So now I'm learning the play and rehearsing, and I couldn't be more excited and more happy to do whatever I can to just embellish the cast. They're just a remarkable group of people, and it's a great piece of work. So.
You went to an early preview, the cast said, at the booth. What was it? I mean, I loved this show. I saw it off Broadway, and then it just totally blew me away. What was it for you that night?
Well, I went with my two daughters and someone else who I'm no longer dating. We should remove that probably, but you won't. That's the good stuff. And it spoke to me. It spoke to me like a lot of shows do, because it's about something. And it's not by any means an anti-religion show. It's about good and evil, and it's about being responsible for ourselves and for our children and our demons. And the character I get to play, Pastor Greg, is a very righteous man. He's a very, very good man. And he's just trying to figure it out when this lunacy ensues, when Tyrone, this puppet that's on the hand of brilliant actor Stephen Boyer, who's standing next to me, but no one knows. And I'm just very excited to play it. I love doing the words. I mean, it's just when something's so well written. I'm just excited to be back and acting in something wonderful on Broadway. So.
We lose you to TV and film and tours and stuff, but being on the stage, you had the best time in Drowsy Chaperone. What do you love the most about doing Broadway and doing theater?
It's the same answer everybody gives you. It's it's because it's live, because it's there, because there's no net. But the thing I love the most, besides the immediate response, is the realness that you have to give, because it's one take. And anybody that says one take is from LA. But it is just, and it's not stand-up comedy. It's a character, and it's acting, and I wish I could curse here. Exclamatory love acting, and playing a part that is such a deep part, and yet a simple part. Not a simple part, simple man. There is nothing. It's my most rewarding experience. It's one of the most of my whole life was being in Drowsy Chaperone, and Bob Martin is a dear friend now, and he was man in chair, and I remember when I did it, and I told my mother I was man in chair, and she said, "Oh, you have a small part. You don't. That's his name. He's just man in chair." She didn't understand. Stage manager in our town has a part, you know. But this is it's just a wonderful. And I have two daughters living in New York, and tons of friends here, but I can't see any of them because you work all the time, and I want it, and I love it.
Now you have a new cast. Talk about Bob Saget going into the show here.
Yeah, Bob Saget, you grow up with Bob Saget, and then you learn he makes dirty jokes, and then you learn he's going to be in your show. Do you know what I mean? So life just can't get any better, you know? He's so funny, man.
I grew up with him on Full House, watching it with my nieces and nephews. Yeah. Clean Bob. Then I saw his nightclub act, his comedy act. I was like, boy, he's dirty.
Yeah, he is, and he does that thing in the Ambassador. No, the Aristocrats, right? If you haven't seen it, you need to see it, but not if you're under 18. You know, it's like taking Filthy to a new level. So I just feel like he's a great match for our little Filthy joke.
So have you started rehearsing with him yet?
No, I have not, but I think Mo might have. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, at this point, I just come around to shake the hands and smile.
I love it.
So excited. I'm such a huge fan of Bob's that my whole family, everyone's so excited about it. They're all coming back. Come back.
You've had such a good time in the show so far. You have this new, he's going to bring this whole craziness to this show, right?
Yeah, we hope so. And we have had phone chargers, we've had everything. So why not have Bob Saget come into our show? How awesome.
Now, I know he's been working with the director already.
Yeah.
Have you all worked with him yet?
Not yet. I don't know how it's going.
I meet him just today. Today's the first day.
No, he came and saw the show. He saw one of the first previews and was so kind and loved it. And yeah, so he's back. He's doing it. He's here. We're so sad to see Marc go, though. I do have to say that because we've been, that's 2 years with this company. So it's hard to let him go, but he's going off to do his show. And so what better than to get Bob to replace him?
You've been on Surreal. I ran into you guys so many times during rehearsals of this show, out at the bar, opening night. I mean, how cool has this run been since I've spoken to you last?
It's been absolutely incredible. We have been so fortunate to be able to have a run, to have the opportunity to tell this story for as long as we have on Broadway. The audience, the people that are seeing this show are absolutely engaged. They love it. They're not disappointed. People are coming back multiple times. They're bringing people. We've had people come from We've had people come from all over the country just to see this play. Just the other day there was a line outside of the theater, and I was like, well, they haven't opened the David Mamet play yet. I'm like, what are they doing? And then I said, oh my God, they're waiting to see our play. It's incredible, and I think Bob's going to bring an amazing energy to the last part of this show, and I think it's going to be wonderful.
He goes to November 3rd. Bob Saget. I mean, what does that mean to you?
It means Danny Tanner. That's exactly what it means. But he's a filthy comedian, and I think that those two elements, are going to make him a wonderful Pastor Greg. I think the people who masterminded this, probably Kevin, I think they did an amazing job, and we're going to miss Marc, but I think we're really, really excited about this, and Bob's coming in with the right mindset, and we're going to start rehearsal with him this week, so it'll be good.
I'm a little emotional about Marc leaving because we have a very special relationship, and so is he. He's a big old softie, but I can't wait for this one.
Were you brought up on Full House?
I'm a little too old for Full House, but America's
Watch with my nieces and nephews. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're a better human being than I am.
A better uncle.
Yeah. I don't have any, so yeah, I'm America's Funniest Home Videos, Bob Saget, but I'm pretty jazzed. He's already off book. We haven't even started rehearsal, and he is so excited to tell the story of this play. He's just amazing and funny, and I'm thrilled.
Let's talk about Hand to God first. This has been one of the greatest experiences I think any of us have had in our career. It's rare when you get a chance to do a piece that is original as this. It's rare when that original piece has the collaborative group that it's been to do this play. I mean, we're a real family. And it's a small family to boot. So, you hopefully relish those moments when you're in them as opposed to, see them on the aftermath and go, oh, gee, I should have enjoyed that more. I've enjoyed this. We all have. It's been brilliant. This has been the most nurturing ground to actually go and create something of my own. Do you know what I mean? This piece I'm going to do in Chicago in December is called Baritones Unbound. It is an actual living history play of the baritone voice. We travel through a good 500-600 years of history, music history, social history. But if I have to go, and I have to go, I couldn't be happier about the dude that's coming in.
Bob fucking Saget. I'm excited. The show's going to be even filthier.
MC, can you not mention me? I'm not going to curse during the show.
All right, okay.
No, it's all about you.
It's not today, but
It's Tyrone.
it's all about Tyrone. You'll learn that soon.
I'm going to leave a little something special in him in your dressing room.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
So that's what you'll be working with?
Yes, he's going to sodomize Tyrone. That's, I'm sure that the puppet will have a great time with his new co-star.